Hello guys, it's good to have you here once again. Okay, so in this tutorial, in this class, we will learning how to design this. Yes, we will learning how to design this. Yes, with your smartphone. So let's get the class started. Alright, so let's first launch our pixellab. We launch our pixellab. We use the default size. That is 1020, I think 1080 by 1080, 1280 by 1280. That's it, one by one, or you can just select a square, any of them that you think is okay. So that is it. So let's just get started. The first thing is, I think I have to import this design, so I will get the exact colors I used in designing it. So let me just quickly get it here. And where is it? Okay, here is it. So that is it. Let's hide it. Okay, so the first thing is we are going to do the shape on it. So we have to come to this side, a horizontal column, and then you look for shapes. You look for shapes. I think this has been selected. Okay. Alright. So now let's look for shapes. Okay. Then we expand it a little bit. Alright, so let's make the radius 10. Okay, so that is it. You click on OK. So let's give it a color. Just edit and select the color. Let's use gradient, come on plus, and then you tap on the color picker. You go here, see this side here where this in the color icon is. You tap on this. Alright, so we select the picture, then we take the darker side, or let's take the let's take the darker side first. Okay, then we come to the lighter part, then we go the same procedure. We take the lighter part, then tap on OK. Alright, so we have to tap on this one. So we want the lighter part to be at the left side, the right side, so we have to swipe them so that we have something like this. Okay, so this is it. Right. Yes, that is it. Alright, so let's copy this text. You copy it in order to get the same size and everything. Then we come to the edit, and then we use gradient. Then we do the same procedure. We pick the darker side of the pink. We come to this side. We pick the lighter side of it. Alright, so that is it. Okay, so that is it. So this one will go to the back. So it's either we come to back here, or we come here, then we move it to just under it. So this is going to be it. But before that, let's just lower it a bit. I think something like this. Let's see. Okay, so that is it. Something like this will be okay. Okay, I think this is okay. Then what we have to do is just tap on this side, tap on it, and then tap on this side. We are just going to merge the two. Okay, so you merge it using this arrow pointing themselves. Alright, so you just have to agree to it by tapping on OK. So this is now an object. This is now a picture. So we just have to move it. Okay, let this be here. The next thing is select another shape, select circle, and then we make it a little bit smaller. I think this is okay. Then we put it at the center, just like this. Then you copy it, and then let's give it a color. Select the color, then we give it the blue color, the blue gradient we made. You give it that one, you select it, then come here, you put it at the middle, but make it a little bit smaller. Alright, I think it's okay. Let's okay. And let's select that one, and then expand it a little bit. And then let's see. Okay, so something like this is okay. So let's merge these two too. You merge them. You agree. So you come back and you place it at the end, at the edge here. I think something like this. Okay. So you come back, then you merge these two together. Alright, so now this is now a whole something. So the next thing is that we come to eraser. Let's go to erase color, rather this one, erase color. Then we enable it. When you enable it, automatically it will take off the white off. That's why I did the other one white. So as you can see, there are some white, still some whitish at the edges, so you just have to increase the tolerance small, and also the smoothness a bit, not much of the smoothness, because when you increase it much it will affect the edges. So I think the tolerance and this thing will be okay. So that is it. Okay, so let's just crop it a little bit. So I think this is okay. Alright, so let's position at the middle. So this is it. So now let's come to the test, and then we write worship. I think I use Montserrat extra bold. Montserrat extra bold. Okay, go back. You guys have to. No, I'm not sure. It's Montserrat. Alright, so I think is it. So let's go see if we'll get another one that is a bit sorry about Montserrat. I just want to see if I'll get something thicker than the extra bold. Yes, I think I used the black. This is it. So you copy it. So worship with us. Then this was so worship with us today. Then you just have to do this word and you select Montserrat regular. You go to font, then you select the regular Montserrat. You use the regular, tap on it. Alright, the text is gone. So let's just bring it to the center. So that is it. Alright. Make it a little bit lower. Okay, let's decrease it a bit. Alright, so I think it's okay. Then let's write our verse for our Sunday devotional service. Let's copy this and write it for Sunday devotional service. Alright, then you capitalize it. Then you have to make it a bit smaller. Okay, stretch it here to make it 1. That is it. Then you bring the lines, devotional service. Then you have to bring the line, come here, select this. Alright, so we'll do it this way. Select it. I think it's a bit thicker. Right. Then bring it down a little bit. Sorry. Bring it down a little bit. Then you select it again. You copy it rather. You just have to align it a bit. Okay, so that is it. With that, I think we are done with this, the first aspect of it. So the next thing is to come to the side. So let's just get started. You just have to get your shape. Alright, so you bring it down here. Then you increase the radius to 5. Then you come to gradient. You select your gradient, come to the plus sign, you come to the color picker. Then let's pick the color. So I forgot to say this. If you want to get the exact same color, you can just, if you have the image or the design already, you can just do it as I'm doing it, or you can be copying it with the previous one. I forgot to say that you can just copy it, or you can just see the color code and then you enter it here. You enter the color code here. So you enter it and then you save it and it will change. So that is it on that. So let me see if it's still the same color. Okay, so save it. Then you come here and then you pick the lighter aspect of it. You come to the edge, you pick it, then we are good to go. I think the lighter one have to be here. Alright, so this is it. You save it. Then is it big? Things are bigger. So let's reduce the size. I think it's okay. Alright, let's increase it a bit. Okay, so you copy it, then you bring it underneath it. I think it's a bit bigger, but let's just manage it. So the next thing is, it said first service. Copy. So it said first service. And then let's use, I think I used the Benzin font again here, but I wish to change it. Yes, that was the font I used. So medium. Was that the font? Yeah, that is it. So you bring it here into it, then you copy, then you write it. Sorry, First Timothy 3, is it 13? First Timothy 3, 14 to 16. 14 to 16. Place it down. Then let's copy this one, then just change it to second service. Place it here, copy it again, then write Luke 24 verse 25 to 28 to 28. Alright, so you just have to bring it here. So let's just work on it more. Let's reduce the size a bit. Alright, so let's reduce this one to a bit. So that is it for it. Alright, so let's reduce this one to a bit. And then reduce this one to a bit. Okay. So that is it. Let's bring this one down a bit. Okay, so I think this one too have to come down a bit. And then sorry. So that is it for that. And then we come to the email aspect. We have to go to gallery and then select the email. Okay, this is it. Let's crop it. Let's give it a little bit space because I'm going to make it a bit smaller. And then the color was black. Alright, so let's maintain this. Okay, so I think this one is okay. So let's bring it here, then bring it down. I think it's okay here. And then the next thing is the Facebook logo. Facebook. So where is this Facebook? Okay, so this is it. Let's select it, and then we make it black. Change the color to black. I think this is a different Facebook icon I'm using, but all the same, let's just do it how I did it this way. So this is how I did it. Let's go to eraser. This is a different one I use, but let's just, the one I use in the design is quite different from this. So you just have to erase the edges of it. You just have to do this. Alright, so you have to save it, and then you place it at the middle. Let's just place it at the middle, and then look for a shape, then look for a circle shape, then make it a bit smaller, you see, and then we have to place it underneath it. So let's just position it well to see if it is okay. Right, I think it's okay. So let's just change the background to black. Let's change this to black. Let's change it to black, and then change this to white. Alright, so that is it. And as usual, we merge the two together, or we merge it together, then we do it the same as we did. We just have to come and erase, you see, then it is gone. So you just have to bring it to this side and move it, because it is quite smaller. If I'm to move it with my hand, it will be quite challenging. So this one, this done. Then the last one is the Instagram. Sorry. Let's look for this Instagram. Where are you? Instagram. Alright, so this is what I use. Tap here, and then you select Instagram from here. This is just not what I used in the previous one, but I think this one too can be used here. Since it's black, let's maintain it. Let's bring it in. I think the design is too big, so let's just reduce the size of this. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's reduce the size a bit. I think this is okay. Then let's just select them again. Then we position them to the middle. Alright, so let's move this 1 2 to the top. Let's move these ones to the top a bit, of course. Okay, so we have enough space here, so let's just decrease this a bit. And then decrease this one to a bit. Alright. And then okay, this one too should be decreased a bit. Then we bring it. Okay, so we just have to, I think still not in harmony, but let's just continue. So select this and type. You can use your email or any fictional email that you want to use, and just use it. Alright, then use it capitalize, so just capitalize it, and then position it here. You write your Facebook handle there. Okay, let's capitalize it and bring it here, then copy it, and then the Instagram to, I think is this is the same as that of the Facebook, so combine it together like this. So that is it. Okay, I think I brought underscore there. This is the exact, is how my Instagram user account is. Okay, so let's come to this side of it. The information is the date 15th January. So 15th January, that is 15th January 2024, I guess. Alright, so the date, okay, date have to come, date 15th January full. And there's no 2024, no year was added, so that is it, 15th January. And the next one is the time is 10 a.m. Time is 10 a.m. Okay, so that is it for this one, this aspect too. So let's bring this closer to it a bit. Then we bring our line. You see, let's just bring our line here and then bring it down. Let's straighten the line a bit. Alright, so that is it for it. So the next one too is going to be the location, which I randomly chose University of Ghana. University of Ghana, Legon. And then I chose Paint Hall. Of which the University of Ghana is capitalized. So let's just go to start. And then bolding it. And let's select a font for it. Okay, so that is it. So let's work on it properly. Let's work on it properly. Think we have to reduce this a bit to create enough space for us. So that is it, so that we can get enough space at this end. Alright, so this one goes up a bit. The pen tool also comes in like this. So let's just come to the color. This is black. Change it to black. Color to black. Is this color black? Then we change this color to blue. So pick the color, or pick the blue from the lighter part of the shade here. We pick it and save it. Then come to it, pick this one, and I think the line is also blue, but from the thicker one. So you pick the color blue from this aspect. Alright, so this is from the back pink color. So that is it. I think this one too is black. Alright, so that is it all for this design. So it's left in the background. Just come here, tap the color. Let's choose the background color. I think I used 3, so this is it. Come here, I choose the blue first, and this is the lighter one. From the middle, choose, and then the last one too was the same as the first one, so we picked this. Alright, so this is how I came up with the. So this is where I tap to change it. It was like this. I tap here to make it this way. So this is how come I came about with that background. So I think that's it all. The next one was my fictional logo that I use. I actually downloaded a random church something, uses it. So this is what I did. Alright, so let me erase the other aspect of the C. And then I reduce it a bit, and then I just position, no, I'm just push it up like this to this, and this come down a bit. I think it's okay. Alright, so I just use the Montserrat. I think I use Montserrat board to write the name of the church. Christ Center Church. So that is it. And then the font I used was Montserrat bold. That's what I use for that one. So just have to reduce it a bit. Okay. Came by with that. I think I made it black color. So let's change it to black. So that is it. And let's position it a little bit closer to it. Okay, so that is it. So you can merge it or you can leave it that way, but I just have to make sure it's centralized. So that is it. So let's make sure it's centralized. So this is how I came up with this simple design using my smartphone. So if you find this video interesting, you want to learn more, just subscribe if you haven't done that, and hit your notification button so that you will receive or you not miss out in our next class. Okay, so if you have any challenge or if you have any suggestion or anything, I will just be in the comment section to read your comment too as well. So this brings us to the end of today's tutorial on the design. Let's meet in another one. Bye bye.